Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick a card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever changing. You are still the master of your own destiny. Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and this one is requested by a lot of people because they want to see what's going to happen in the next 3 months or so in regards to work, career. And if you're still in school, then we'll also take a look at schooling and stuff like that. So since most of the pick a card reading on YouTube is only about like love and all that stuff, not a lot of readings about work related. So this is one of the requested reading by viewers. So we'll take a look at what's going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to work. And if you're in school, then what's going to happen in regards to your schooling. So we have 4 different piles, and we are going to use the lenormand deck again. And each of the decks, we are going to draw 9 cards. Okay, so we're going to do a 9-card read for your next 3 months work or school. 4 different piles, 4 different decks. Pick the deck or pick the number that you feel most resonated with or to. If you can't choose, you can close your eyes, take a big breath, and ask the question, what's going to happen, or what you need to look out for, etc. in the next 3 months in regards to work or school. And then when you open your eyes, the first one that, caught your eye might be the pile for you. There might be a message for you. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps are going to be in the description box below, as well as in the message box. Okay, so we will start with pile number 1. So for pile number 1, we are going to take a look at what's going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to work or school. Okay, the next 3 months in regards to work or school. Okay, in regards to work or school for the next 3 months. The first one, the stork. Okay, there is some burden, some stress, maybe in regards to communication. Dog, that's pretty nice. Whip, okay. Men, it's a general reading, so we're not going to be, oh wow, you got 2 men. So there are actually 2 men cards in here. It's not going to be gender specific, okay? Oh wow, okay. So I was debating if I want to take this one out or not. Garden. So it is still very much interpersonal relationship related, right? In regards to people and all that stuff. Because this is a man, this is a garden. It's talking about a group setting, people in general. All right, so in the next 3 months in regards to work, first of all, we have the whip right in the middle. Okay, so there is going to be, I would say, maybe some kind of an abuse or arguments. Okay, there are people outside, so my dog is going crazy. which is kind of interesting because we were just talking about the whip being arguments, it could be abuse. So I would say that in the next 3 months in regards to work or school, not that you're gonna anything bad, but you might be taken advantage of. Okay, maybe you're going to be given a lot of work that you can't say, you have to work overtime, that kind of things, right? So, and then you might feel really stressed out about it because you can't finish your work on time. There's the letter. So that could be like documents, paperwork. So there's going to be a lot of paperwork that you need to work on. And then over here, we have the moon, which in the Lenormand deck, the moon is a really good card. It's about career. It's about being recognized. So I think you're going to be given a lot of work, not because maybe you're not being given. You just have a lot of work because a lot of people know about you, people learn about you, you're getting, the words are getting out, right? There's like a maybe word of mouth about how great you are, right? Because we do have the garden card. So maybe there's people are telling others about how great you are, how awesome you are. And then so you just have a lot of work going on and then you can't finish on time. And then you want to make everything work for everyone. Maybe you want to please them, but not necessarily, but you just want to provide really good service to them. And that's giving you a lot of stress, a lot of, and then also I feel like maybe you're being so nice, right? Because we have the dog. You're like a really faithful person. Maybe you're super loyal. You're just very, very friendly. And people are taking advantage of you, taking advantage of how nice you are, how if they request anything and you would do your best, you would go over and more, you would do more for them. And then people take advantage of that. People abuse your friendliness or your that servicing mentality, that you want to strive for the best and for your clients and that kind of things, right? So you might be taken advantage of because how nice you are, because how amazing you are too. We have the stork, which also means there's like a change and upgrade. So with the corner card, I think there even might be like a promotion going on. Okay, so maybe you're being promoted to like a higher position, and that's why you have to take on a lot more work, right? And you're being recognized. People know how amazing you are, the kind of great work that you do for people. And so because of that, you you have more jobs or more work that you have to do. And so you have to, like, overtime, or even stressed out about it because you want to provide really good service, but you can't. Each of us, that it's totally fair. We only have 24 hours in our day, and you can't please everybody. You can't do everything. So I would say that you might actually need to get help too, because over here we do have another man right here with the dog. So you might need people who you trust. Maybe you need to build a team to help you with a lot of the paperwork, with a lot of the things, so you can delegate things for other people to take care of so that you don't get abused and then you don't have to work overtime all the time. We do have this, the anchor right here. I think, you're steadily building your work, building your reputation. Everybody's getting to know you. But there is, I don't think the stress and the abuse is going to go away anytime soon just because of the anchor. So it's there. Or maybe you've always been taken advantage of and being abused because of your nice, amazing nature. And, but it's also because of your nice and amazing nature, you are getting a lot of work. You are getting a lot of clients. There's word of mouth of, people spreading, referrals for you, recommending you to other people. Okay, so I think with the good, there comes some of the bad stuff because, but I think you're gonna, make money and stuff like that. Money is not present in here, so you might be doing a lot of overtime work, doing a lot of jobs, for people, but you might not see the money right away, okay? But reputation is getting out there. You're getting a lot of referrals, you're getting a lot of jobs, but money is probably gonna come after. So you're gonna have to do a lot of work first, and maybe you might even do a lot of work for free, and you're gonna be a little upset about it, and you're going, oh, do I really want to do that? So I think you do want to maybe carefully pick which job you want to take too, so that you don't really stress yourself too thin, spread yourself too thin, stress yourself out too much. So if you are in school, I would say all of that, what I said, just will apply, except I think you will get, your reputation out there. People love being around you, but at the same time, people abuse you for your nice nature. And, sometimes you might be a pushover. So people, take advantage of that. So you want to watch out for that and set boundaries, I would really say. And, but then or build team, right? Build a little bit of a barrier so that if people are trying to take advantage of you, you have somebody else to say no for you. And so that you can focus on the things at hand, and and instead of spreading yourself too thin. Like, for example, maybe be careful of taking on too much jobs or too much work, like maybe signing on too many classes at the same time. If you are waiting for an offer or some sort, whether it's work or school, because maybe you're applying for school, I don't see there's a wait. I actually think there is going to be some good news coming in, okay, for you. But like I said, with the good comes the bad, because maybe it's a school that you want to go to. Maybe it's a very highly reputable school and you got an offer. And so that gives you a lot of stress because you want to do well, you want to be good. And so you want to watch out a little bit about that. So that's that. Let me see the diagonals. Yeah, because you do have two really good cards with the whip right in between. So I really think with the there's like some moving, so it's not going to be like a easy change. With the change it's a good change, but then something else is going to come with it, right? With the good comes the bad. For example, you're getting higher positions, so you have more work, right? Or you got into a really good school, but then you're going to stress out a little bit because maybe the competition is a little bit fierce. But you do have really good friends surrounding you, with you, and supporting you, giving you a lot of support. So, remember maybe to let out a little bit of stress, talk to your friends, and talk to people so that you don't have all these like stress piled up and not being able to like let it out. Okay, so that's that. I think there are going to be a lot of good opportunities, new opportunities, or people giving you opportunities and offers to do things. But I would say that there are good offers, but then at the same time, you got to filter out some of the bad ones. Some of the people, like I said earlier, maybe there's people that want to take advantage of you because you're so nice and you're so amazing, and so you got to take. So you got to be able to say no to some of them and not take on all these things and then not be able to do a really good job. And then people are going to be like, oh, well, I thought other people referred you because you're amazing. What happened, right? So make sure that you don't spread yourself too thin so that you can't if you do want to take all of the stuff, then maybe building a team of trustworthy people that you can trust and delegate work to. Even if you're in school, it's the same thing. You want to have a group of people that you trust when you work on projects and that kind of thing, so that you can delegate work between yourselves. So then instead of one person doing all of the work, right? So that is that. I do see there's offers coming in, new opportunities, but it is going to give you, it is going to stress you out a little bit, or yeah, a little bit, because we don't really have big things. Some of the things you're gonna feel like it's destined to be, right? It's meant to be like this, and then you're gonna learn from that as well. So there's a lot of good things coming our way in the next 3 months in regards to work or schooling, but there are going to be a lot of stress, a lot of maybe abuse happening. Abuse as in they abuse you for your kindness, or you're being abused by the company or something like that, or even by yourself, right? Because you want to give your best, so you work overtime, you don't get a lot of sleep, so you want to take care of your health as well, while working on the things and trying to achieve the best, okay, at work or at school. So that's what I see for pile number 1 in the next 3 months. I hope this helps. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, let's take a look at what's going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to your work or school. So next 3 months in regards to work and school. For pile number 2, what's going to happen in the next 3 months in work or school? Wow, we got the letter again. There's maybe some contracts or some communication. Let's see. Writer, we're going to get some good news. Maybe, again, offers coming in. People are delivering good offers. Oh, wow. That's going to, I think, some options, choices you have to make. You have to make some sort of a decision based on the offer. You're very confused. You don't know what to do. Ooh, we have the whip again. What's going on? Again, because pile number 1 got the whip too. Okay, we have some obstacles that you're trying to overcome. Have the house, the star, the tree. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see. With the whip right in the middle, we have to mention that, let's see, that's the cloud and the mountain. Sometimes the mountain might be a good thing, depends. But we have the 3 cards right here that are like difficult cards. Okay, this is a neutral card. This is a neutral, really good cards right here. House could be neutral. Okay, let's talk about the difficult ones first. Okay, with the whip being right in the middle, I think in the next 3 months there is going to be maybe some arguments, maybe there's going to be some abuse happening again, torture. You're gonna feel torturous, because there are things that you just cannot decide. You can't, there's obstacles, first of all, that you have to overcome, but then you don't know what to do. And this is a huge decision for you to make. Okay. Because we do have the first two cards came out as news, offers, opportunities. And, so whatever's coming your way in the next 3 months is going to cause you be a little confused. You don't know what to do. You're trying to figure out where you should go. And it's a huge decision because maybe it's going to change your path completely. Maybe you're trying to switch from one career path to another. That's a huge change. Maybe you're trying to switch your, this is about school, maybe you're trying to change your major. So you're going from one major to another. That's a huge change. Or maybe you want to go to one particular school, but then you got the offer to go to another. So that's a huge change. Maybe you have to leave home. Because we do have the home right here. So maybe because it's not close by your house, so you're gonna have to be really independent, and so that's gonna be a huge change, a huge decision maker for you because you don't get to live at your house. Maybe there is some money issue because now you have to come up with rent because you have to go somewhere else, right? You have to like dorms or whatever it is. And so there are a lot of decisions that you have to make in the next 3 months in regards to this new offer that's coming in. And maybe it's going to affect your health a little bit. However, I would say the tree, sometimes I would see it as a life path, like a longer, so it's not just like the immediate future, but something way down the road. This is usually about ancestry, is something in the past, but it's also ancestry is what? It builds history, builds the future too. So, and it takes a very long time for the tree to build into to grow into a huge tree. So whatever your decision is based on right now is going to affect you in the future. So this is why I feel like you can't decide. In the next 3 months, you can't decide. There is some guiding lights maybe, or some sort of a sign that you're hoping for, that you're looking to help you to decide. Maybe family members will help you decide. However, I feel like family members will help you decide, but family members also stress you out because maybe you have a lot of family members that will give you different opinions, and now you're totally confused. You're like, okay, so who do I listen to then? Or there's something that you've already decided on. You're like, okay, this is what I wanted to do. But then your family members are giving you like a completely different opinion. And you're like, okay, so now should I please take that advice, or should I really listen to what I wanted to do, right? So I feel like right in the middle, this is like work or school. It's a huge thing, and then you can't really see straight or see clearly right now where you want to head to, like not only here but right here too. Like you're hoping for some kind of a guidance. I feel like you will get some, because over here we do have the rider with the stars. The star usually is about fame, is usually not fame, sorry, it's about something artsy. It's famous, being a star, the star of something. So I think you're going to be in the center of the attention for the next 3 months. A lot of attention is going to be put on you, and maybe that's going to stress you out a little. Everybody's like, okay, what do you want to do? What have you decided? And so that's going to stress you out a bit. But the star can also be that it's like a guidance. So you will have some sort of a guidance. So maybe this person is bringing good news or bring an offer, and this will give you some sort of guidance. I mean, there are options coming in, so you're not getting just one offer or one good news. You're probably getting a few different ones, and that's causing you stress, or that's why you have to decide on what kind of things. But I feel like your families are weighing heavily on your decision. Like your decision based is heavily based on your family, the older people in your family, or people who are more experienced in certain things. I feel like you might want to do something more artsy, because with the star usually it's something more artsy, artistic. But again, maybe you don't, family members disapprove, they don't agree, they don't want you to do that, but you actually got an offer about that too. But you can't do it because they don't agree. I would say that listen to your heart, what you want to do, what makes you happy. Okay, do that. But in the next 3 months, there's going to be a lot of decisions, a lot of arguments, what you want to do. There are good things, but then you're gonna get quite confused. Or maybe you are very confused right now. It's going to carry through for the next 3 months ish. Let's take a look at after the 3 months. If there are any like guidance or any things that message for you. Okay, so we do have the fox. Wow, we have the fox and the dog. This is interesting. I want to say that with the fox, because they're very, very sly. They're very sneaky. They know what to say. Okay, they're very good with their words. The dog are very, very honest. So this is like two opposites. So I think you're being tortured, okay? You want to be honest. You want to tell them exactly what you want to say, what you want to do. But at the same time, you feel like maybe you got to choose your words carefully, because if you say what you want to say, it might bring a lot of chaos. It might bring a lot of like arguments and it's like stress and stuff like that. Obstacles, right? People are going to prevent you from like going to do what you wanted to do. So I feel like you might want to find a balance between those. And wow, look at this person. There's all these are like people cards. The fox, I actually read the fox a little different, because there is, when I learned lenormand, one of the books that I read, fox could also be about hobbies, and hobbies turned into a second job. So if it's causing you a lot of stress, doing what you want to do or following your heart, right? Maybe do it as a side job, or do it as, if it's a school, maybe minor it first and then see if you can turn it into a major, right? So then you can avoid some of these crazy arguments and big arguments about like what you wanted to do, or even like, work. If you want to switch to a different career path or switch to a different job, I think you're going to get offers. You could stay where you are too, but you can also move to a better place. I think you're going to get the same if whatever you are currently at, if there are a lot of problems at your current job, I don't think you're going to be able to avoid these problems going to a new place. This is right in the center. So really, if there are some certain things that's not working out at your current job, current location, current position, going to switching might not be might not help you resolve that. So you might have to kind of be patient a little bit, because the tree is talking about patience too. So in the next 3 months, I don't think you're going to be able to resolve this problem yet. You might have to maybe do what you love to do on the side first, or test it out first. So that you can avoid a lot of these like arguments at home, maybe because you need to even get up and move, right? Because whatever you wanted to do, you can't do it here. You have to move to a different location, different place. So it's going to cause a little stress and stuff like that. And I think there's still some things, because look at this particular cloud. It's clear cloud and moving into dark clouds. So I think you probably was really sure what you wanted to do, but then moving on, because all of these things is going to cloud your judgment a little bit, or maybe whatever is going to happen in the next 3 months is going to make you more confused. Like, okay, I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but I guess I don't, or I guess this is not the right time. But moving forward, I think there is some, whatever problem that you're trying to resolve right now, whether it's school or work, I don't think you'll be able to resolve it right away. You might have to choose your words more carefully. Maybe you need like a really good friend that can give you really honest, truthful advice, instead of listening to family members or people that they think they're trying, because maybe they're trying to decide things for you. So maybe you need to go with somebody who's more around your age, or just they really understand what you're going through right now, and then give you really honest opinion about what you should do. And again, maybe what you wanted to do, you might have to do it on the side first, and then slowly move that into more of a mainstream type of things, because there might be some money issues that you're dealing with as well, because we do have the bottom of the card, the fish. So maybe there is some sort of a money issue involved as well, so then you can't do what you wanted to do right away, right? Because we do have the huge mountain obstacle right here. Usually 2 negative cards will make it positive, but then I feel like your obstacle is actually quite big, because these 2 negative cards, I don't think it's going to make it smaller, it's making it worse. So you need to be a little bit more patient, and don't decide just yet. I think that there is a decision coming up, but you might have to do a little bit of a compromise at first, and then see how things go. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 2. And do you hear the soaring? That's my dog. So that's what I see for pile number 2. You might have to just wait a little bit. I think there are good things coming in, like here, good news, good things coming in, but what you really wanted to do, you might have to wait a little bit, and so that you can see things more clearly. Wait for this like dark cloud to like pass. Okay. And also, plus, I think your family or people in your family have a huge say in what you do. So and because of that, I think you can't do things as freely, I feel. Okay, so yeah, it'll get better. I would say things will get better, but you just gotta wait a little bit. So in the next 3 to, I would say, even 6 months, in the next 3 to 6 months ish, you gotta just do a little bit of a compromise, do the things that you really wanted to do on the side. School wise, it's the same thing. What you want to do, you gotta do it on the side first. Keep trying. I don't think you should give up just yet. There's no giving up cards, I would say, or telling you to change anything. I mean, there is the change of path, change direction, but maybe you want to find I would say this is what I see. You want to find a path that is less resistance, meaning do a little bit of a compromise, right? Do what you can right now, and then wait for the best timing to do the other things that you really wanted to do. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 2. If you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 3, let's take a look at what's going to happen in the next 3 months for you. What is going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to work or school? In regards to work or school. What's going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to work or school? Got the letter. Letter keeps coming out. Wow, crossroad. Child. There is a new beginning coming up. And then we have the ship. There might be some traveling. Cloud. This is mountain. In this particular deck, the mountain is so similar, like because the sun is so bright. So it's like the darkest. It's the darkest. Oh my gosh, we got the sun. It's the darkest before the dawn, right? So it has that kind of feeling. So we have the woman card, which also means it's not gender specific. Okay, we have the heart. Awesome. Oh, on the bottom of the card we have the oh nice. We have the clover. We do have the whip on the bottom, but then it's followed by a ton of good cards. Okay, the key, the fish, the moon. So there's a lot of good things coming in for you after the 3 months. But this is what's happening in the next 3 months. We have the letter, the crossroad, there's kid, ship, mountain. So right in the middle you have the mountain. The mountain, usually it means obstacle, but in this particular deck, like I said, the sun is so prominent. So you might be going through some obstacles right now, but then I think it's going to be resolved fine. You're going to see the lights. It's coming. You're coming out of the darkness. You're overcoming the obstacle. Especially we have over here on the bottom, we have the clover. The mountain combined with the ship is actually indicating travel. So there is some traveling going on. And then over here we have the letter, which is talking about, it could be talking about documents or offers, opportunities coming in. So I think there might be some job related things that's going, like business trips, okay? Or you might have to be sent abroad for a while to do things. We have the crossroad here combined with the mountain and the ship. So these all suggests traveling, okay? And then over here we have the snake, which is a little bit of a difficult card. So you might have some obstacles related to people. So there might be people preventing you, trying to, you know, people who are jealous, people who are envious of your of the things that's being offered to you, work related, right? Maybe because there is a kid, a child right here. So people are kind of jealous of this really good offer. Look at this. This is the letter with the heart. Something that you wanted to do, you've been waiting for the longest time. We have the heart and the we have the gender card right here. Not gender card, the person card right here. Could be, it's men or women, since it's a general reading, so I'm not going to be gender specific. It could represent you, but it could also represent other people. But doesn't matter what it is. It's something that you've been looking for, an offer, something that you really wanted. You're gonna get that soon, okay? It's going to set you on a new path. It's going to give you a lot of really nice opportunity. We have the option right here, the choice, the path, the intersection with this. So I would really think it's going to opening up new avenues for you, work related or even like school related. Okay, so schooling wise, something is going to come up where you're going to see a completely new opportunity, a completely different avenue. Maybe you wanted to take, maybe you want a double major now, originally, or maybe you originally wanted to go for this major. Now you're thinking about what if I switch and do this instead, right? And because it's going to give you more opportunities, it's going to give you more work or something like that. So schooling wise, I think you're going to see different things. Some kind of an avenue is opening up for you. Okay. You're going to see things a lot differently from before. And, there is going to be, opportunities where maybe you're going to be sent abroad. Maybe you're going to go study abroad, schooling, right? So maybe you're going to be like, you know what? Originally, I never thought about this, but maybe I want to learn a new language. I want to study abroad. I want to go live at this place for a little bit and broaden my horizon, right? I see the mountain as broadening horizon as well. So I think for some of you, you are going to try new things and being sent abroad. Maybe you're being transferred to a new place to do work, right? New opportunities, something you've been wanting to do. It's something you've been looking forward to do, or something that will make you super happy and super excited about, okay? But there are going to be some people that are going to be kind of trying to be an obstacle, but I really don't think they're that big of an obstacle. I think you're going to overcome this obstacle pretty easily. They're trying to do, some things, but it's not going to cause a lot of harm, I don't think. In fact, maybe whatever they're trying to do is going to even opening up more opportunities and things that you're able to do, because you could see things differently, and then also they reveal themselves like as a really bad person. But the snake can also talk about being kind of complicated or winding, so taking a detour, right? So I would say if that is the case, over here we have the options, and then we have the mountain and the ship. It could also mean that for people, for example, if you're still in school, maybe you're going to put whatever you're schooling on hold because you want to go abroad and study abroad for like a year or 2 years. So then you're going on a detour, right? Instead of, okay, I just want to graduate within 4 years or 3 years like you originally planned. Now you're going abroad to learn about a little bit more things, or maybe you're going to change your major, like I said. So then that's going to extend your schooling a little bit more. So you're taking a little bit of a detour, but it's for the best. It's going to bring you more opportunity. It's going to open up new avenues for you, and you might even stay where you want it to be. And maybe you're going to switch school. You're going to just transfer to this new place, maybe. Right, so there is going to be a detour, a brand new beginning for you. For people who are working now, this could also mean like a detour. Maybe you thought, oh, I'm just going to go there for a little bit, but now you're going to be permanently there. Or like I said, the snake could represent someone being like an ass, trying to obstruct your way, right? The mountain, and prevent you from doing the things, the offers, the opportunities coming to you or being given to you. But it's going to open up new different doors. So it make things a little bit more complicated for you, but eventually you're gonna do it anyways, because I don't think they're that big of a problem. Okay, so they're gonna cause some problems and some delays, because the mountain can also talk about delays, because right now, if you're watching this during COVID time, maybe because of COVID, there is going to be a little bit of a delay for you to travel or for you to do whatever you need it to do, but it's going to work out eventually. Let's see. Things are a little bit more complicated, so there's more things, more steps. Maybe you found out, oh my gosh, my visa just expired, so now I have to wait. I have to apply for visa. So instead of, oh, I could go in March or April, oh, maybe I need to postpone that to later on the year or something like that. If you're watching this way after COVID, it just means that there might be some sort of a delay. Like I said, maybe there's the visa card, or you found out where you need to go. You actually have to apply visa. You originally didn't think you need to, but now you need to. So it's just like there might be a little bit of a delay happening, but you'll be able to do it. It's going to opening up new doors, and you're gonna be so happy that you did this. Even the little complications or this delay is not going to prevent you from opening new doors and new avenues and these happiness coming into you, because we have the sun right here, we have the love card right here. I feel like you might even have a love offer coming in at work, or maybe when you travel abroad. So if it's school, you might meet the love of your life at school. There is like maybe a love beginning, like, you know, or for some of you, it could be you might have like an office romance, right? You might meet somebody that you really, really like at work. I do want to mention we do have the snake. Sometimes it means the third party. So maybe at work, because this is a work reading, or school, if you are in a relationship already, there might be someone trying to break up your relationship with someone, right? Being kind of tricky, making your relationship a little bit complicated. So there might be someone very, very seductive, very, very sexy at your work, that you actually find them very, very attractive. You're very, very attracted to them, because we have the love over here, or the heart over here. So you might find them very, very attractive, and you're very attracted to them. But if you are in a relationship, you want to watch out too, because it might cause some complications in your relationship, and maybe your relationship is going to cause delay in your work or school. So you want to weigh things out just a little bit, but you might get a love offer from somebody that you work with, or from school. If you're single, that's perfect, because you're going to be super attracted to them. You're going to even find the love of your life, right? But if not, the snake could be kind of bad. Snake sometimes can also has similar meaning as the child, because, you know, you're shedding a new skin, so you're becoming something. It means a new, something being renewed. So maybe there is going to be a renewal contract, and then you didn't think that you're going to be able to renew this contract, but you actually got this renewal of contract, and you're like, oh my gosh, super happy. But there might be a delay in that renewal, but you'll get it anyways, okay? Because we do have this child over here. So I think there are some good things coming in for you, but there might be some delays. If you are not single, just watch out for a little bit of complication in relationship due to people who are being very seductive at work or at school. There might be some jealous, envious people that are causing trouble for you, because they're jealous. But in overall, I think there's a lot of new things coming in for you, and I think there's going to be a lot of avenues opening up for you, and you might even have to travel. And there might be some complications or like a detour that you're going to take a detour. So whatever you were gonna do, there's different options, and so you might take a little detour because you feel like it gives you a little bit more leverage in the future, or it's something that you always wanted to do, right? So you decided to do that. So pile number 3, I think there's a lot of good things coming in. There might be, again, delays or obstacles, but then there's definitely travel coming in, things being lightened up after a long darkness time, new offers, new opportunities coming in, something that you've been looking forward to for a very long time. All right, so this is what I see for pile number 3. If you have anything you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Right, so pile number 4, let's take a look at what's going to happen in the next 3 months in regards to work or school. So what's going to happen in the next 3 months for pile number 4 in work or school? What's going to happen in the next 3 months for pile number 4 in regards to work or school? Ooh, we got book. That's very appropriate if you're talking about work or school. Wow, we have the key, so you're going to find the answer to something. Social, circles, people, writer. So we have good news coming in. Oh my gosh, we have the mouse. That's not good. Child. So something very small. We have the fish. We have the woman. We have the house. We do have the sun on the bottom, stork, and the tree. So I think there's going to be some change kind of going on behind the scene that you don't see. Okay, there might be some good changes coming in, but you don't see it right now. So in the next 3 months, we have the mouse right in the middle, so that's not a good thing. So the main thing that's going to happen in the next 3 months is this mouse. But it's talking about, mouse is talking about worry. It's talking about reduction of some sort, lessening of some sort. That's your only bad card in this particular spread, but it's right in the middle. So let's take a look. I think if you're waiting for some sort of a news coming in, because we have the writer over here, or if you're waiting for someone to come visit you, not that it's not gonna happen, okay, but I think you worry about this person coming in or this news, that it's not going to be a good news. Okay, so let me put this out there. I think for pile number 4, with the mouse, mouse right in the middle, I think maybe you're a warrior type, so you worry about a lot of things. I guess you don't really have to worry that much because there are good things coming in. There is a lessening of some sort in the next 3 months. So maybe you want to watch out for a lessening of maybe money, okay, abundance coming in, or maybe you're worrying about money. You're worrying about your, this is about like social things, right? Parties going on. So there, it could be a lessening of like meeting people and stuff like that. But it also means that maybe you're going to be a hermit in the next 3 months or so. You don't want to social with people as much. Okay. Over here we have the house, which means stability and security. So maybe you're feeling very, very insecure in the next 3 months or so about something. Maybe you are feeling it right now, and you're going to continue to feel that in the next 3 months about a lot of things. Maybe I would say you're feeling very insecure about your study. So if you're writing papers, you're trying to get into some things, maybe you're doing some sort of a research, you're very, very insecure about it. You're hoping to find the key you want to find the answer, right? You're hoping for the right answer, but maybe whatever you're looking for, there is no right answer. Maybe you're the kind of person that likes to be perfect, right? And it's telling you that there is no such thing as perfect. So you're probably learning to deal with this worry or this imperfection. There is some sort of so the book is about research, it's about mystery. So maybe there's some sort of a secret that you're hoping to find out about, but I don't think it's going to be revealed in the next 3 months or so. You're going to be kept in the dark a little bit. It's kind of interesting because we have the book with the writer. The writer means news. It means, bring about something. And the book is being closed. So you want to have this secret or this, you're waiting for some sort of a message or something like that being revealed, but it's not being revealed to you. You want to find the answer key to it, and it's not being revealed to you, and it's like, oh my God, this causing you to stress, causing you to worry all the time. And I feel like it's telling you to relax, okay? Relax a little bit. The kid is about new beginning. It's talking about being really innocent, but maybe it's telling you to also be, that's life. Sometimes you don't get to know about what's going on in the future. So you just gotta kind of like let it go and go with the flow a little bit. I would say with the fish, it's about going with the flow, right? And see what happens. So the kid with the mouse, I would say you gotta just have to kind of toughen up a little bit and be a little more mature about it. Okay. Maybe there is going to be some sort of a house party or social gatherings that's going to happen in the next 3 months. Maybe you'll begin to go to that, but again, I feel like you're feeling very insecure. You want to look your best, as best as you can, but you're feeling kind of insecure about it. So it could be like a work-related gathering. Could be if you're still in school, it could be like a school party or school gathering, school meeting, some sort. And I feel like maybe you want to be a hermit. You don't want to go. You don't feel like going, and you're like kind of dreading about it. But maybe you should go because it might bring you some abundance. It might bring you some answers and keys and stuff like that. You got to stop worrying about it so much. Let's just clarify this mouse, okay, with another card. Let's see. Okay, it's an anchor. You just gotta be really, oh wow, we got the anchor and the stork. So there are some changes coming in. Maybe with the stork in the house right here, it could be about getting up and move. Okay, so you want to stay flexible. I would say with this, you got to stay flexible about things. Sometimes you feel like this is it. This is set. I don't want to change. I don't want to move. And it's telling you to change. It's telling you to move. It's telling you to go with the flow. So with the mouse right in the middle, I really do think that you got to be flexible enough and not care so much about a lot of things, whether it's work or school related. I think if we take this out, okay, in general over here, I think what's going to happen in the next 3 months is that there is going to be some sort of an answer. Maybe some secret is going to be revealed about like the social status or social setting. Maybe there's like money, okay, related. Maybe this could also be entrepreneurship. So if you want to start your own business in the next 3 months or so, you got to go out and social more. You can't be like a homebody and not social, right? And you got to be a little, you want to go with the flow a little bit. There might be some good news coming in for you, but you want to stay flexible so that you can change. You got to stop worrying so much and being so insecure about a lot of things. You got to build up that confidence. And some of the things I feel like with this, because like it means there's no solutions, there's no like answers that you can find in the next 3 months, because there is no set answers. There is no one way of doing things. There are different ways of doing things, so you got to be pretty flexible, so that you can change on the spot. And there's a lot of things that's going to it is going to reveal a little bit at a time, but they don't want to reveal all of the things at the same time to you, and you tend to worry for all of the things that hasn't even happened yet. You think a lot, maybe. So it's telling you're in the next 3 months, you're just gonna have to learn to not know and then go with the flow a little bit, and see what happens, okay? And not have your thoughts or have your action like set, and it has to be the way. I think you need to have an action plan for sure. You need to have some sort of a plan, but you don't want to peg it down. You want to make it still changeable, flexible enough. So maybe have a plan B. If you have a plan A, have a plan B. Don't be a hermit. Go out and social. I think there are opportunity for you to create your own job. Even if you're in school, there are opportunities for you to maybe start some sort of a job on your own, as in make money, okay? And I think your money comes from people, okay? So don't be a hermit. Go out, socialize. People are going to bring you ideas, and you'll be like, oh, I could see, like, they're gonna give you some sort of a solution. So if you're gonna keep it to yourself the whole time, you might not be able to find the solution that you're looking for. People are gonna bring you like that light bulb moment, and help you see things a little bit differently, right? There are some new things coming in. Gotta keep it open. Gotta keep an open mind. Let me put it that way. With a mouth, I would say that there might be some sort of a money loss. So in the next 3 months, there might be a little bit of a struggle in money, okay? So you want to be a little careful in the way you spend money. Also, when you do go out and social and meet more new people, you gotta find the balance, I would say, with the book, right? So work or school, you want to find the balance of work and life, the work-life balance. If you swing from, if you're going out all the time, you might not get to what the making money part, or getting your school things done, etc. So you want to find a little bit of balance in that, and that would be the key, okay? Finding the balance of school or work versus fun things, going out and party, going out and meeting new people. But you don't want to be a hermit either and only be like, book smart or working on your work and schoolwork or work. You want to go out and social because they'll bring a new perspective to you. I feel like your asset is your relationship with people. So the more people you get to know, the better, the more asset you have, okay? And it might even help you with your research and studies too. So let's see. Yep, so that's what I see for pile number 4. Let me know if it resonates somehow. There are new changes coming in, but you do want to go with the flow. Don't peg things down completely. Make it still flexible enough that you can change things right away. There are good news coming in, but there are things that are going to remain a mystery for the next 3 months. The people are your asset. There is opportunity for you to create your own business, but you don't want to be so insecure about a lot of things. Maybe whether it's like self-confidence or you're just not secure about being right all the time, because there is no right answer. Just be yourself and go with the flow. You want to be a little more mature and not worry about things that hasn't even happened yet. Okay, so keep an open mind and then see what happens. That would be what's going to the main thing for pile number 4, and it applies to work or school. I think there are still things that are going to change. You might have a little bit more work. You might even be able to work from home, right? You might even be able to work from home. But there might be a change coming in, and now you have to go back to the office too. So there might be, this is why the park right here. So you might have to go back to working in the office and social with people. And you might be, like, do I really want to do that? I'm so used to staying at home all the time. But just, there might be something that's going to change in the next 3 months. In regards to how there might be like home study, but now you have to change things a little bit. So there are still some secrets that's being kept from you, but it will reveal itself later on, after the 3 months. Okay, don't be a warrior, just kind of go with the flow, would be the thing for pile number 4. Let me know if this resonated. If anything you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.